Hello everyone all over the world. I'm Jeff Teague, Raleigh, North Carolina. We're at the park today because it's a great location to check out and learn so many things about 2022 Tundra 1794. This is the 1794 edition 4x4 Crew Max. This one is in magnetic gray metallic. Let's get a baseline here. Crew Max can come in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive like you see here. It can come with a 5.5 foot bed like that, or the 6.5 foot bed like this. Let's talk about pricing, and then you can decide in the video what's the best value for you, and is the 1794 worth it? It starts at the lowest configuration. We'll call it a 2-wheel drive Crew Max, gasoline only version, 5.5 foot bed, about $57,000. It can go all the way up to about, I think it's 64.4, somewhere in that range, and that's for a hybrid, the iForce Max, 4-wheel drive, 6.5 foot bed, Crew Max. This one starts at about, I think it's $61,020. We'll look at the window sticker at the end of the video. And then this one has some option packages on it. Specifically, I'm noticing the advanced package. It's got some upgraded tow mirrors. There's some things going on that you need to know about. Woo! And as for the interior, we're gonna get our first look here. This is called rich cream interior. Some people will call it beige. Some people will call it a light tan. I'll tell you why we cannot call it tan in just a minute. It comes in 2 different interior choices. You can get this rich cream, beigey color. It really opens things up in here and makes it appear very spacious. See the panoramic roof? Or you can get it in the brown, which would match more of the wood grain trim here. Looks like a catcher's mitt, I think. That's called saddle tan. Got another video that compares the interiors for 2 different 1794s. You might want to check that one out. I'll put that video at the end of this one. Another option package that you could get is the power running boards, power bed step. Why is that important? Luckily with the Tundra, all 4 doors have the grab handle right here, the O-bleep handle. Well, it's not just for O-bleep, it's for getting up into it, right? It's kind of a big step up. So what could we do to counteract that? Well, we could add in boards. If you like to accessorize and customize on your own, you could do that. But we could also add these power running boards and the power bed step like I was talking about here. So why would that be nice? Pretty obvious. Step right up. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me guess your weight, your height. And then we'll push this. I was moving yesterday some old bedding frames, some old mattresses, some old box springs. Dude, I took that box spring, put it right up like this. Boom, I felt like Hercules. Ha 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 ha, I am Hercules. So that might be an option that you want to choose too. I think it's maybe $1,200 and some. We'll find out soon. I'm going to be crunching around on the rocks here as we walk around because I want to show you the whole thing first, and then we're going to go section by section so that you can learn. Maybe I'll tell you the ground clearance. Maybe I'll tell you some really cool features on the side, including those upgraded mirrors. We'll talk about the ride comfort, technology, safety, all that jazz. What do you think about a Crew Max with a 6.5 foot bed like you see here? By the way, this one has an upgraded, does not come standard with my camera equipment, that's right there, but it does come, this one has a bed mat added to it, that's a good feature. And then this one has a composite bed, aluminum reinforced, so it's lighter, but it also resists scratching, denting, dinging, rusting. So again, there's a lot to discuss. You guys ready? It's got lifts, I like that. It's also got the hood blanket here. We're trying to make it quiet, but we're also trying to make it sound mean and menacing, right? This one does that, very interesting. I'm gonna tell you about the 2 different powertrain options that you can get on 1794. This is the non-iForce Max. It's the iForce V6 twin turbo, 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. And then you can also go with the iForce Max. That one's gonna give you 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque. 583. This is a part-time four-wheel drive here. You can be in 2 high, you can be in 4 high, or you can get down and dirty in 4 low. All right, it also has the multi-link rear suspension on it, coil spring, but this one has that advanced package. So it's got the height adjusting air suspension. It's really cool because you can lower it. Let me tell you about it. With the air suspension, watch this. See over the green right there? It's normal. There's also pollen on it. Normal. So if we want to load something in that might be heavier in the back, we're going to adjust it like this, and right now it's going down. It's like Bruce Springsteen says, going down, 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 down. Okay, so it's lowering. That way it's easier to move rocks, concrete, anything that you might have. Now, if you want to go up higher, you can do that at low speeds. The low setting is also at low speeds, but let's say you're on a trail and you want to make sure you can clear some things. You could move it up. I'm going to go under here so I can show you the air suspension as it's going from normal to high. One of the main draws is, remember, that towing capacity greatly increased between 21 and 22, right? It's 10,890 pounds on this configuration right here. The 1794 edition can go all the way up to 11,380. So this one right here, 10,890 tow capacity. Of course, for 2022, the grille size increased. Most Toyotas are going that way. So this one right here looks so luxury to me. It's so prestigious. It's so upscale. This has LED auto leveling headlights. It's got LED fog lights down below. You'll see the parking sensors down there below the Toyota badging. It also has cameras around the vehicle so that you can have your panoramic view monitor to be able to see all the way around. In front of, we can see along the sides of, we can see behind, inside the bed, even while we're driving. And then you can see the towing or behind camera. Of course, it also serves as a backup camera. Those lights are really bright. So they're gonna do the work for you. They're gonna shine wide, they're gonna shine tall, shine proud, and look fantastic as well. So the ground clearance, this is 9.4 inches. 9 inches, Mrs. Bueller, 9 times. But if you get the hybrid configurations, that's gonna be 8.5 ground clearance. So 9.4 non-hybrid, non-iForce Max, 8.5 hybrid or iForce Max. This has the latest evolution of Toyota Safety Sense, TSS, Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. It's got everything that was in Toyota Safety Sense, everything that was in Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, and now it's got intersection support. So if you're at a light waiting to turn, let's say, turn left, well, it alerts you that there's somebody in the crosswalk, a person or a car, or somebody coming this way, that the coast isn't clear. And in theory, haven't tried it, don't want to try it, but it would stop you as well. So TSS 2.5. As we walk through the profile, just notice all of the lines. It's bold. Frankly, it's striking. Toyota calls this technical muscle, this build, the way it looks. Everything's locked in place, locked together, configured so that it looks mean and imposing and sturdy and strong. And these are 20-inch wheels. Toyota goes all the way up to 22-inch wheels now on the 22. If you go with the capstone, you'll see 22 kicks, right? These are 265, 60 R20. Woo, it's a two-tone, so we've got the bright silver metallic here, mixed with sort of a medium, but it's got metallic flakes in it here, that gray color, along with the gloss black Toyota symbol. 6 lugs. That's one thing that adds to a higher towing capacity.
Let's walk all the way down so that we can see. This is the button right here you push. And yes, for those of you that are going to leave a comment that yes, you could just use this release too. Of course you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying if you're walking up here and you got your hands full of stuff, wouldn't it be nice to just pop it with one little touch of a button? Don't even have to reach under. And then it's already open. So I used that yesterday when I was moving mattresses. See how that's connected? The bumper. All right, so look at these lines. Look, Russ, no lines from vacation. This lowers as well, just like you're used to, by power, the back window. We've got chrome handles, chrome window accents. I see some gloss black here. And then, of course, 1794, representing proud. Holla. All right, what else do I notice? Look at this. I notice this tab. If you see a tab, you're gonna pull it, right? Well, we've got, can I do that? Yeah, I can. It's got sunshades for the back window. How nice is that? My neighbor looked at it. He's a teenager, he'd be, whoops.
These are the supersized Go-Go Gadget arms. So these are for tow mirrors. They power extend, has turn signal indicator right there. These are big mirrors. The benefit is if you're going to be towing and pulling, that might really benefit you. And the blind spot monitor that we see right here, right there, will also have sensors that go all the way back to the back of the trailer that you're pulling. How nice is that to know if there's somebody in the way before you turn? Two different pieces of glass here. This is a light. So what are we gonna do? Let's get it to work. We're gonna turn this on. You'll see one of 5 different national park pictures on the startup screen. I really love that. Easter egg time. So we're gonna use this button right here. Nice. And of course it goes back in as well. Let's keep it out there. All right. We've got lights as well. I want to show you these lights. We've got LED bed lights. We've got more lights here that shine to the back. That all helps you. Do you think we have another light? I probably wouldn't go to all this trouble if we didn't. Tundra. Got another one right here, folks. And as we come around here, we're gonna just wrap around. I want you to see those headlights again so we can get the big picture. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can't deny. Look at the rear end on this thing here. It's wide, it's tough. It's got a lot going on here. We've got a chrome piece here, but we've got the matte grippy right here so that if you're stepping up into it, you're not gonna scuff the paint. It's got an integrated hitch and your hookup pins. Then we've got parking sensors right there. And remember that bed step is just kind of hidden in there. Tundra stamped in, Tundra right there. It's interesting, the use of subtle chrome on this 1794. And as we move it down, you'll see Tundra. So I like to say Toyota Tundra. Right? Cool. All right, so this is a composite bed. It's aluminum reinforced, like I said. We do have the bed mat right here. I'll move my stuff down. How am I gonna do it? Bed step. This is a bed mat, so sucker's heavy. It's heavy. So now look, composite bed. So if you didn't have the bed mat, boy, that's heavy. It's like a weighted blanket, but more. So now you can really do your work that you need to do and not worry about scratching up the paint. By the way, a 6.5 foot bed Look at this. You could lay back here, you could sleep. This is a benefit that maybe a lot of people didn't think about yet. Imagine you're out there at Red Rocks or something like that. You're out in Utah, you want to do some camping, outdoor camping, fun. Some things I think could benefit you. We've got a plug-in here. This is a 120 volt, 400 watt plug. We've got a deck rail system, so you can tie things down on 3 sides. Look at this, we've also got tie downs. I used those yesterday when I strapped in the things I was moving. So yeah, it could really help you. And you know what else I used? I used this freaking camera up here to look out the back on my multimedia touchscreen right there, so I could see if anything was shifting or moving. Let's look up top here. We don't get to see that a lot, right? Panoramic roof. The roof, the roof, the roof is panoramic. As we know, truck owners are always looking for more storage, and Toyota gave us this on the non-hybrid trim levels. We've got these little strap levers right here that we pull, and they can go up. And then let's go across like we're on a jungle gym, pull the strap, and this moves up. So now we've got additional storage. And look at this. You could put things like a first aid kit. I can read upside down. I know what that is. These are the cleats. Those are the cleats to tie things down. Tundra. So that's a welcome addition as well. Look at this, we've got these truck bed tie downs as well. That's an upgrade option. I'll show you that on the window sticker. And then the cleats. So let's put that back in. Oh, it feels good to be able to put things in a Tundra. Now look what else we can do. We can fold the seats down, and then you've got your tire equipment there, but you can also store things back there, bottles, rope, things like that. And then we pull that, and then this shows us our JBL sound system. Subwoofer in the house. So a lot of things you can do with the seat configurations. Let's check passenger space here. We've got this seat all the way back and reclined. We can also put up our sunshade, hang on to the oblique handle. Oh, and then we've got a pocket here. So this shows you there's still a good amount of room. The seats are very comfortable. That's one thing I noticed when I was initially driving the Tundra Hybrid out in California, is the 1794 seats really feel nice. So this is a nice wide seat. It could fit me or maybe a wider person. This is a really wide middle seat. It sits up a little bit higher if you notice, and so a little bit less clearance there. This is just an amazing amount of room. That's set for somebody who's 5'8", like me. So look at that. If you had me as a driver, you'd be sitting pretty, my friends. Whoa. And then there's a little hook right here so that you can hang maybe like 1 or 2 shirts, things like that that you don't want to get wrinkled. We're going to look at the material. If you get the saddle tan, you'll have brown accent pieces, but it's got the lighter stitching. We've got that really nice wood grain. It feels very nice. It looks nice. It doesn't look fake by any means. Looks realistic. So look at this. We've got spaces for tall drink bottles, a little bit of extra space. I just really like this interior. Okay, I got this out for a reason, so I'm going to tell you about it. This one right here, it's squishy, but it's supportive. Got more cup holders. And my neighbors told me what they really liked is not only that you have the cup holders here, but their kids don't like having that armrest down. So where are they going to put their cups? Well, they're going to put them right here. If I could just move my hand sanitizer, I'll put it over there. Now you can put your cups here. But look at this. They've got room. It's a well thought out design, I think. Really well thought out. What else is back here? Are you kidding me? Rear ventilated and heated seats. We've got USB and AC power here. This is a whole setup for people. Yeah, I'm digging that. More wood grain. It's so classy. If we're looking from the back, what are we gonna see? I'll try to represent. I'm gonna represent for you. 1794 edition. 1794 is the year that the first working cattle ranch in Texas was established. That ranch is now the San Antonio production facility that makes Tundra, makes Sequoia. So I like that. Kind of a little subtle Easter egg there for its heritage. There's another one. All right, so let's take a look here. What do we got? Similar to what's in the back. So many JBL speakers to talk about. 2-seat memory right here. Ooh. So let's show. Got folding mirrors. So folding and extending. Then look at this, a 10-way driver's seat with 4-way adjustable lumbar support and a thigh extender. Perforated seats. And then look, we've got the dark strips to kind of break up that rich cream interior. It's hard not to call it beige, but that rich cream interior. The passenger also has a power seat as well with lumbar support. Power steering wheel, big chunky air vents, and then all of our controls make it easy to get to what you want to get to. The leather steering wheel, accented with silver metallic. Huge, huge information display here as well. So we can see different pieces of information about our vehicle. 14-inch multimedia touchscreen. We've got dual temperature controls, lots of camera angles, smart charging, electronic parking brake hold, and then look at the detail on this knob. Tow haul, 2-wheel, 4-wheel. We've got different drive modes. We're going to drive mode, folks. We've got Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport S, and Sport S Plus. You can also customize how you want the ride comfort to be, and the performance for that matter. Up top here, this is my digital rear view mirror. It's so clear. Or you can just have it be like you're used to seeing. Some people like it, some people don't. I love it. It's not for my wife. You've got Home Link. Oh, look, we got a walker. Not a Walking Dead. Okay, so this right here is going to be kind of stroby because we have different speeds going on. We're going to show what it looks like in front of, overhead. We can just push these little buttons here along the sides of. That's the bed view. I like that one. So watch, let's put it in reverse. Now with this one here, you can set up your trailering. The trailer backup guide. So you can save or add a trailer, and then it can guide you in a straight path. Straight path assist is what it's called. So that way you're the expert at the boat launch. How about that? Heated and cooled seats. There's cooled seats. Ooh, that's chilly. This is going to give you, I think it's so easy. Lots of voice commands that you can give the vehicle. You can do GPS. You can twist it. You can pinch, zoom, expand, all that stuff. Really easy to use. And then with the music, you can do Apple CarPlay if you want to, but you can also do Apple Music, Amazon Music, and then more up top, we've got sunglass holder, LED lights, the panoramic roof. Gotta open that, don't we? Beautiful day here. Can go back a little further. Okay, so it goes all the way back, the front portion of it, but everybody gets light if they want the light. Another thing, mood lighting. You can see this at nighttime much better. But we've got blue lighting that comes out here, goes underneath, and it goes right there as well. We'll be able to see that in the dark much better. And this slider allows us to block out the sun. Might as well be blocking out the sun. Do, do, do. It's got a light. This also has a microphone here, so you can set up profiles. You can also program in 2 different phones at the same time, and you've got a microphone for passenger side and for the driver's side. So you can have 2 phones programmed in, and then it could ring from either phone, and they'll both still be active. So that's a real big benefit there. You can set up a profile. This is with my fleet company. You can do guest. I can set me up as well, and then it loads in and sets up your temperature preferences, your radio preferences, your seat preferences, mirror preferences, and then as more Toyota units or models get this new system, you can transfer your profile to other cars, like the 23 Sequoia, for example. We're probably going to have some shorter people. We're probably going to have some taller people ride in this vehicle. So here, let's just play around with it and see how high we can go, how low we can go. You can twist it to the side like that. Now watch this. I can thigh extension. Oh boy. I feel like I'm in a dentist chair now. But look at the benefit there. And then this seat should go back quite far. I don't know how far. We're going to find out. Remember, I'm learning like you guys for the first time on some of these features. All right, that's a big benefit. You can sleep while you're driving. I don't recommend it. Suppose you could. Don't do that. But anyway, no, if you need to stop at the end of a long road trip or something like that before you get home and just too tired to keep going, just cruise, snooze, whatever. Anything that rhymes with ooze. Now, if you are the co-pilot, you can recline, so you can snooze while they drive if you don't want to. Talk. Why doesn't anybody talk anymore? But anyway, no, you can snooze, crash out, get comfortable. Actually, both of you could probably sleep overnight in this thing because it just works out that way where you can both recline. Let's go all the way down. It also has the lumbar support too. Oh, that roller comes out fast. And it rolls up and it rolls down. Yeah, it's nice. Nice to show some love to the passenger. Let's look at pricing and specs here. Tundra 4x4 1794 edition with a 6.5-foot bed, magnetic gray, made in San Antonio, Texas. The safety ratings are not out yet. Fuel mileage, 19 combined, up to 22 on the highway. Let's look at standard equipment, then we'll do pricing. You can see the engine, the transmission, that 10-speed, multi-link rear suspension. Now watch this. We got Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 here. 20-inch machine finish alloy wheels, normal. Auto leveling LED headlights. 14-inch audio multimedia with 12 JBL speakers. Now we're going to come up here to pricing. $61,000 is the starting price. It has the advanced package on it. You can see the other things it's got. And then that brings it with delivery to $66,240. Thanks for watching, everybody. What do you think of Tundra? What do you think of 1794? Which trim level is your favorite? Let me know what features jumped out at you, what you'd like to know more about, which ones could you give away, which ones don't you want? Are you a Tundra hybrid driver or a Tundra gasoline only driver? Let us know what you think. So please hit subscribe. I have over 40 videos now on the 22 Tundra. So if you want to know more about it, just go to my 22 Tundra playlist. You can learn more. All right, thanks everybody. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff that we tell you on YouTube. And I've got 2 channels that look at auto reviews. Toyota Jeff looks at Toyota Jeff, and then Auto Jeff looks at any other brand. So you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Toyota Jeff Reviews, at Auto Jeff Reviews. And I think we're out. Thanks.